All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take it.
Running left is Robinson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
There we go. Let it take.
First down, and they go right back to it. He finds some space again. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Motion man right is Jefferson. He's got some space as he crosses the 45. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a New England first down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos. Ready?
From the 36. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29.
Let's go.
Slot man in motion right.
Go.
To throw it on 1st down. He's got him. That's Pacheco. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Great work by the Michigan State rookie to find the right throw and get them the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense.
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. We're going to 54.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Yeah! There we go! Right there!
Here's Robinson up the middle. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. On target to Waddle. He's got it in the red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense in the hurry up here.
26.
Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Kill! 27. 26.
Prescott now on third down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the Patriots take over as he records his 10th career INT.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
A first down carry for Pacheco. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Hawk 70. Check go.
That's Jefferson. He's got it. And they take him down right along the 30. He gets 6 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Marcus Epps making the play. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Set.
Right back to Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute.
Okay, break.
Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got 3rd and 8.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll try and throw it here. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a New England first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Catch is made in close. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Working quickly here.
Get out there.
Staying with Robinson. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And the Patriots got home. They dropped him. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss. 4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Go!
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. This is ahead for about 5. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Go, Shaq! Take up!
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. To throw here on 1st down. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Now a handoff for Pacheco. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Jared Verse on the tackle. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
That's complete. Here's Kirk. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. Running in the red zone. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Running right is Pacheco. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. It's Pacheco again. Juke the defender. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for first and goal.
Here we go.
Motion man right is Jefferson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Patriots grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Robinson on the inside give. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Second and 6 now. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds past midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Titans will have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing on first is Prescott. He's going to push one. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. That is Marcus Jones. There he goes on the right side. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Yeah, there we go. 47.
Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Throw complete to Williams. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. 46.
First down, here's Dak. Searches. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. One last play before the break.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, check. Here we go, 46.
Back to throw it. He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh no, they get him yet again. Broke through the tackle. And the Patriots are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
They put a receiver in motion right. From the 23. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And that makes it 3rd down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go or they're going to lose yards. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. This 42 yards from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the advantage now sits at 24.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go! Like it! Then we're going to 53.
Now Prescott. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Where are you take? Then we're going to 53.
Throwing again is Dak. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Kill, kill.
Prescott here from the gun. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Dak throwing again. He'll get this one to Brown. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
Here we go. Right, take. Everybody kill, kill. Everybody kill, kill.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Right, take.
Another throw for Prescott. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans start the second half with some needed points. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Titans keeping their offense on the field. Love it. They're trying for 2.
Here we go. Here we go, 47. Hey, 47.
He's throwing for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, let's go. Go.
They'll run now with Pacheco. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Pass play coming here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
70 range, track him, 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. So this one flies out. No return from him. And they're putting the ball right at the 40-yard line.
At their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10.
54, wide eight. Hey, kill, 26.
Dak now from the gun. Gets this to Kincaid. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Go to 54, wide eight. 26.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
Duke's at a one-stop, and they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
These runs, you get maybe a couple of them a game, right, Kate? He breaks that one, and we see him start the foot race. I think we were all rooting for the touchdown just a little bit. That's the type of effort that deserves to finish it in the end zone.
26.
Robinson gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Once again, the Titans bypassing a kick, electing to go for 2.
Here we go. Attack. Where are you attack?
Now here's Prescott. And they pick him off again. Roquan Smith with the pick. The 50. And the Patriots have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They send a receiver in motion right. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with him in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
19 Lions. Warrior 70.
3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team on the field. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. Here we go, 46. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hey, kill. 40, there we go, 46. There we go, going to 53. 26.
Another try following the sack. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks a little short of that 35.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And the Patriots in the nickel for this third down call.
Yeah. Hey, kill. 47. Kill. Here we go, going to 54, Lions.
The play clock's getting down there, so Brian Callahan signals for time. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This, our last play of the quarter.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take! 26.
Prescott now to throw on third down. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4.
Yeah, here we go. Right take. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54, Lions. Here we go, kill. 26.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And they won't do it. So that falls incomplete on 4th down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's brought down for a loss.
It's a loss of 2.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. It's going to be a pickup of about 2. That leaves him with 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Receiver in motion, headed right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Here we go, set.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 yards on that run. That's going to bring up 4th and 6. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. This 32 yards out on the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Well, those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult now. 2 touchdowns got to be scored. And that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
at their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! We're going to 53.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Hauled in by Waddle. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. First down, here's Dak. And they pick him off again! And the Patriots are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Running is Pacheco. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots getting closer to their 10th win of the season. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds Laporta. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
That's another Patriots.
1st down carry for Pacheco. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10.
They motion the slot man right. Wow, they're going to pass it here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Setting up a throw. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, 47. 26.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Connects with the open man downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Here we go, kill.
It's a gain of
At 47.
first down, Tennessee.
26.
1st and 10, Prescott. Catches Mick. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! Scooped up by the Patriots. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. 26.
Throwing now, following the turnover. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, go to 54, Wiley.
Dak out of the pistol. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Patriots take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game,